Lucifer, the first prince of hell, ruled over pride from a magnificent castle adorned with mirror-covered walls, reflecting his vanity at every turn. He thrived on inflating people's egos, convincing them they were superior to others. This led to arrogance, sparking disputes among friends and families over trivial matters. Lucifer's influence turned small disagreements into bitter rivalries, as individuals competed relentlessly to prove their worth. His whispers of self-importance sowed discord, leaving relationships strained and hearts heavy with resentment. People, swayed by his charm, forgot humility, believing they deserved more than others. This prideful mindset fostered isolation and discontent as communities fractured under the weight of inflated egos. Yet Lucifer's grand castle of mirrors hid a truth. His power relied on deceiving people into valuing themselves above all else, blinding them to the joy of unity and mutual respect. Leviathan, the prince of envy, dwelled in a dark, endless forest cloaked in perpetual night. His envious gaze fixated on others' possessions, and he spread this toxic desire to those he influenced. With cunning whispers, Leviathan planted seeds of jealousy, making people covet what belonged to others, be it toys, relationships, or success. This bred sorrow and anger, as friends turned against each other, consumed by resentment. Envy drove some to steal, further eroding trust and harmony. Leviathan's gloomy realm thrived on discontent, as his lies convinced people their lives were incomplete without what others had. His influence poisoned hearts, replacing gratitude with a restless yearning for more. Yet, his power stemmed from deception, obscuring the truth that contentment comes from appreciating one's own blessings, not chasing what belongs to others. Satan, the fierce prince of wrath, reigned from a fiery fortress surrounded by roaring flames and thunder. His volatile temper fueled his mission to ignite anger in others, turning minor annoyances into explosive conflicts. Satan had a knack for magnifying small issues, making them seem insurmountable, which led to shouting matches and senseless fights. His influence spread discord, fostering wars and chaos across the world. Under his sway, patience eroded, and tempers flared over trivial matters, leaving relationships fractured and communities divided. Satan's fiery domain thrived on this unrest, as he delighted in the destruction caused by unchecked rage. Yet, his power was an illusion, built on provoking people to lose control. True strength, he feared, lay in mastering one's emotions, choosing peace over conflict, and resolving disputes with understanding rather than fury. Mammon, the prince of greed, hoarded vast treasures in a glittering underground vault, obsessed with gold, jewels, and wealth. His love for material riches drove him to tempt others into the same pursuit, convincing them to prioritize possessions over relationships. Under his influence, people forgot the value of sharing, chasing more toys, clothes, and luxuries for themselves alone. This greed bred loneliness, as individuals grew isolated in their quest for more. Mammon's whispers made wealth seem the key to happiness, blinding people to the joy of generosity. His vault, though dazzling, was a cold, empty place, reflecting the emptiness of a life consumed by selfishness. His power thrived on fostering discontent, but it crumbled when people realized true fulfillment comes from giving, not accumulating, and that shared riches bring deeper joy than hoarded treasures. Belphegor, the prince of sloth, lounged in a dim, cozy cave, shunning effort and embracing laziness. His persuasive charm made tasks seem daunting and rest irresistibly appealing. Under his sway, people neglected chores, ignored homework, and abandoned responsibilities, convinced that effort was too burdensome. This idleness led to unfinished work, strained relationships, and missed opportunities as communities faltered when no one did their part. Belphegor's influence dulled ambition, making naps and procrastination more tempting than progress. His cave, though comfortable, was a trap that kept people stagnant, far from their potential. Yet, his power relied on convincing people that laziness was harmless, hiding the truth that diligence brings purpose and fulfillment. Overcoming his spell meant embracing effort, finding joy in accomplishment and contributing to a vibrant, active world. Beelzebub, the prince of gluttony, ruled from a palace crafted entirely of candies and sweets, indulging endlessly in excess. His insatiable appetite inspired others to overconsume, leading to unhealthy habits and wasted resources. Under his influence, people gorged on food, forgetting moderation and the joy of sharing meals with others. This gluttony harmed their health and eroded communal bonds, as self-indulgence replaced generosity. Beelzebub's sugary domain was a deceptive paradise, masking the consequences of excess with fleeting pleasure. His power thrived on blinding people to balance, convincing them that more was always better. Yet, true satisfaction lay in savoring life's simple pleasures and sharing them with others. Breaking free from his grasp meant embracing moderation, valuing health, and cherishing moments of togetherness over reckless consumption. Asmodeus, the prince of lust, dwelled in a realm of sweet perfumes and seductive whispers, luring people to chase fleeting desires without regard for consequences. His influence drove individuals to prioritize their passions over relationships, leading to broken friendships and wounded hearts. Asmodeus clouded judgment, making people forget the importance of caring for others' emotions. His tempting whispers fostered reckless pursuits, leaving trust shattered and bonds frayed. His misty domain thrived on fleeting pleasures, but it concealed the pain of broken connections. His power depended on deceiving people into valuing desire above love, obscuring the truth that genuine affection requires respect and care. Escaping his influence meant choosing thoughtful, meaningful connections over impulsive urges, fostering relationships built on trust, kindness, and mutual understanding rather than selfish gratification.